Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Once again, this is Coach Hussein, Fight Camp Eternal. In today's video, we are going to go over throwing the rear knee and the lead knee, okay? When you're throwing either knee, here's the structure. Your hip should drive the knee forward. The knee should come up to your waist level, and you want to point your toes down to the ground. So you want to flex your foot. The forearm should look like this. Here, okay? Here, all right? One more time, here. So show you from this angle, when I'm throwing my knee, here, all right? Again, here, here. The lead knee is the same thing, okay? Whether I'm stepping in and throwing, or I'm throwing a switch knee, which we'll cover shortly. So once again, I'm here. Again. One more time. Here. When I'm throwing the knee, I don't want to remain upright. So I don't want to throw the knee and I'm right here. Okay? I want to have that pull because the knee is a short range weapon. I can also use the knee and draw my opponent in as well. Okay? You don't have a live opponent here, obviously. But the way this will work is if I'm throwing that knee, this hand comes out, I can hit around their neck and then pull them in. Or I can break their guard, and as I break their guard, my knee goes in. So I want to be throwing the knee that way. I want to hold the knee right here. Okay? So when I actually hit the bag, this is what it should look like. That's what it should look like when you throw that knee. Okay? Toes pointed to the ground, knee at waist level, the hip turning over and driving your knee forward. Once again. Just like that, okay? Same thing with the lead knee, okay? I would step in, bring my rear foot forward, and then I throw the lead knee the same way I throw the rear knee. Observe. Step forward, just like that, okay? Once again, step forward, go right in, okay? The switch knee is thrown in the same manner as the switch kick, okay? The only difference is the weapon that's used. Instead of the kick, I'm throwing the knee, all right? So it's in close range. So I'm here, I can throw the crosshair, switch, then throw that knee, okay? Once again, this is how I set it up. Shoot the cross, switch, then throw that knee, okay? Off the cross, I can just step in and throw that knee as well. So I can throw the cross here, step forward, and then throw that knee, okay? Once again, cross, forward, knee. All right? The knee, like any short range attack, you want to work your way into your opponent's midsection. You want to close that distance, okay? So the way to do that, set that up with strikes up top, and then you go and throw the knee to the midsection, okay? So for example, I can start with the jab, and then I go right in with the rear knee. So jab, rear knee is a simple combination. Here, just like that. Okay? Once again, jab, rear knee. Just like that. Same thing if I throw the cross like we did before. Cross, step forward, rear knee. Okay? Shots to the head can open up the knee as well. So I can slip, come back with a knee hook, and then throw the rear knee. All right? I can also just go to their body as well. Slip, body shot, leave the whole body open, and come back with their rear knee. Okay? I can also go the opposite way as well. Slip, body, switch, kick. Okay? Once again, slip, body shot, switch. I can post, then throw that knee. Okay? Switching and then going at post might be too advanced for some people. And I'll go over a video, I'll shoot a video soon on posting against your opponent, framing basically. But it works the same way as well. I can throw the hook here once again, here, switch. All right. I can also switch, slip, here, drop, and then throw that knee again. Okay? Knees definitely work on your opponent if you have them cornered, because then they have nowhere to go. Okay? But you can still drive in, close that distance, and then launch those knees. Okay? Your knees also don't have to go to your opponent's midsection. I can throw a knee to my opponent's leg if I so desire. Okay? So I don't have to go here all the time. I can actually throw here in close range. Okay? And if I'm dirty, I can just go right to their lower extremities. I'm not encouraging guys to be dirty, but at the same time, it's either you or them. It should always be done. Okay? So I'm going with my jab here, boom, and come right in. Okay? Hit their lead knee, hit their lead leg, right here in their thigh. Okay? Once again, jab, boom. Okay? The knee doesn't always have to go to the midsection, but preferably if you get them in the midsection, in particular, the solar plexus, it's like a one-shot kill. They're done. Okay? I don't care how much muscle mass you have around here, you get hit in the solar plexus, that's the end of the fight. Your opponent's not doing much after that, if they can keep going. Alright? So once again, as a review, when I'm throwing my knee, I want to flex my foot down, my knee comes up right to my waist, and I'm driving it in. I'm also turning the hip over. It's like a round knee I can throw. Instead of going straight, I can throw a round knee. Here, just like that. I'm throwing a roundhouse kick. Again, just like that. And the switch knee works the same way. So the switch, boom. That was sloppy. I get it. Players mess up. But I throw the switch here, boom, and throw. Alright? This has been a tutorial on throwing the lead and the rear knee. Okay? Appreciate you guys for watching. As always, I got more content coming. And as always, as I say often, and it can't be said enough, train daily.